Ready?
Yeah, that's right. You need to put the right type face.
If you track with the channel, you know we love a good drone. We have looked at loads of them over the years, but today, this drone is featured in the video as part of the BJ's Wholesale Club's official awesome list of toys. Now this is an indoor stunt drone. It has an orbital flight. It's surrounded in this caging. It can do flips, it can do pass to person. It's got this infrared system for takeoff and landing, and it does this great obstacle avoidance. So let's get into the package. And of course, the main thing here is the drone itself. It's quite lightweight, it feels really good in the hand. It's got protective caging all around the outside, and it has a kind of a real firm, solidly built kind of feel. Press the button in the middle, and this comes on. Now that means that it's ready to fly. We're not going to fly this much now, but we might just see what sort of power this thing's got. And you can hear from the noise, it has got quite a kick to it. Even just held in the hand, you can feel it pulling and wanting to go. If you give it a quick shake, that's the obstacle detection, and it then stops safely. And it really feels good. It feels really solid. Like you can kind of kick it around, throw it around. And it kind of, unlike some of the other drones we've had, it feels like this is more kind of a sports toy than something you have to be super careful about. The rest of the packaging is in here. So we've got a little bag in there. You've got the charger cable, of course. You can plug that in and charge it up. And you've also got this little clicker, which is a great way to start and stop. Although, as we'll see, you can also just throw the drone. It knows it's in the air and just starts flying. So as you can see, first time out, and we've got the drone flying. It seems to be pretty good at stabilising itself. It can sense where your hands are, and you sort of steer it around the room like this. If you put one hand either side, like I've just done, oh dear, I managed to catch it that time. If you put one hand either side, then underneath, it does this flip. And kind of part of the fun is working out how to pull off some of these stunts and tricks. And you have to kind of work with the sensors. It's not perfect every time. It's got another one there, but when it pulls it off, it's surprisingly impressive. And working with the drone in the space, getting a sense of how it moves and how you can control it back and front is really a lot of fun. Oh dear, taking out the camera person here. But we're going to bring my daughter in, because what's even more fun is playing with the drone with another person. So as you can see, you're quite able to tap it, to knock it, and it copes with that and maintains its flight. But also, you can kind of push it around just by those sensors. And the trick is getting it towards the other person so that they then can get it back to you. You see here my daughter getting the grips of it really quite quickly. Just extending the hands to guide it. And I think that's the key here, is just gentle touches. It's quite a sensitive bit of kit. And I liked how the lights on the side of it show you what it's doing. If they're blinking, that's it hunting to see what's around it. If they're flashing fast, it means it's ready to do a stunt. But just by paying attention to the flight of the drone and getting used to how it moves in the air, you can get quite good at manoeuvring it and holding it in one spot, as we're doing here. So it's a lot of fun. But before we wrap things up, I just want to show you a couple of more things here. First is the little clicker that lets you start and stop the drone, and it has this safe landing. So you do a click to start, it flies up, and when you're ready, you just point the clicker, press it again, and it will come down in a very controlled and steady landing, which I thought was a really nice touch. The other thing I wanted to call out was just how robust this is. It really is a little drone that looks after itself. We've been throwing it around, playing with it, the boys and my daughter, having a lot of fun. But still, as you can see, it flies in the air. And also that kind of bump detection, it really gets itself out of trouble. So even if it hits the side, hits the wall, it comes back and keeps itself flying, which is something that I don't always see in some of the drones we've tested. It's just reliable, which means you can really have a lot of fun playing with it.